We take a look at what the newspapers are saying this morning, and we begin with Nigeria. The Vanguard newspaper says that former Petroleum Minister Diezani Alison Madueke, who is being investigated for a series of multi-billion-dollar fraud and money laundering offenses in Nigeria, the United Kingdom and the United States, has threatened to expose her associates. These are Kola Aluko and Jide Omokore, who are also listed as persons of interest in the civil complaint filed at the United States District Court in Houston, Texas. According to the former minister, she is ready to reveal to Nigerians all that happened and go to jail. The Vanguard says her statements are contained in a recorded conversation recovered by investigators probing the corruption allegations against her. The trio that I've just mentioned have been accused of laundering millions of dollars on behalf of Mrs. Alison Madueke, which was used in buying property in the United States and the United Kingdom for her family in return for oil contracts to Atlantic Energy Drilling Concepts Nigeria Limited and Atlantic Energy Brass Development Limited, and two shell companies owned by Mr. Omokore. We move now to Kenya, which is gearing up for the presidential elections. The Daily Nation gives us a glimpse of what Kenyans should expect during the period. According to information given by the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission and other state agencies, Kenyans will be able to use social media and surf the internet. These services will not be shut down, contrary to recent rumors, but individuals who use them to incite violence will face the Music Communications Authority of Kenya Director, that is General Francis Wangusi, however, warned that those who operate Facebook parody accounts and run websites that impersonate other people and institutions risk a shutdown if they use their anonymity to incite the public. Apart from the internet, the country will probably see its biggest security deployment ever. Daily Nation says some 180,000 security agents will be deployed to all the 40,883 polling stations to secure 19.6 million voters as they elect their leaders. Finally, Hiran Online in Somalia is reporting about the return of internet connectivity in Somalia after 3 weeks of blackout. The outage affected 11 of 18 Somali regions, including the capital Mogadishu and the economic hub, I beg your pardon. The online version of the paper says that the Somali government estimates that the country lost up to $10 million a day due to the outage. Business and students reported disruptions with their daily activities. So classes were closed in some universities. Other businesses were forced to close their doors or reduce their operations in a bid to save money. But authorities in the country have said that those behind the internet outage will be held accountable. That's it from me.